September 27th is annually recognized as National Gay Men's HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. This day brings attention to the disproportionate impact of HIV/AIDS on men who identify as gay, bisexual, or men who have sex with men, GBMSM, and highlights the importance of HIV education in the hopes of ending HIV-related stigma. Human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, is an infection that attacks the body's white blood cells, weakening the immune system and making it easier to get sick from severe diseases like tuberculosis and cancer. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, AIDS, is the last stage of the HIV infection when an individual's white blood cell count is below a certain threshold or acquires an opportunistic disease. The AIDS crisis that is often referred to today initially began in the US, with the first US case of AIDS occurring in a young gay man from Los Angeles in 1981. The first case of AIDS in Canada was reported in 1982, and the disease spread rapidly throughout the 1980s. Public health experts soon discovered that the cases were related via an immunodeficiency syndrome, which, due to the high number of gay men suffering from it, was erroneously termed gay-related immune deficiency, GRID. This, unfortunately, led the public to believe that the later termed AIDS was a disease linked directly to homosexuality, causing not only a lack of recognition of the scope of the epidemic, but also increasingly negative attitudes towards homosexuals for being purported spreaders of the disease. By 2002, HIV had become the leading cause of death worldwide in people between 15 and 59 years old. Since the beginning of the AIDS epidemic in the 1980s, the WHO estimates that between 65 and 113 million people have been infected with HIV worldwide. 39 million people were living with HIV at the end of 2022. In every geographical region, except sub-Saharan Africa, over 70% of the new HIV infections in that year occurred in young men and boys. Approximately 62,790 Canadians were living with HIV at the end of 2020. GBMSM individuals accounted for 53.1% of this number. Despite scientific and social advancements in information surrounding HIV, many GBMSM individuals still face stigma associated with HIV today. This is largely because some people still hold beliefs that HIV is a gay disease, and that it can be spread through simply touching or being around a person with HIV. Such blatant acts of homophobic prejudice and discrimination often result in mental health issues and feelings of shame and embarrassment. With proper education and awareness, we can greatly reduce the stigma associated to the virus, as well as prevent its spread.